Hello everyone, my name is Lando Jr., but you may call me Lando. Now I hope you guys checked out my third favorite film. I sincerely hope you did, because that would be awesome, yeah! Did you check it out? I ain't check out no damn third film. Go check it out if you haven't. I'll leave a link on the description below, and you know, we'll all be happy. We'll all be happy. Won't we be happy, kids? Yeah, whatever. We are on to my second favorite film. My second favorite film. Did I mention my second favorite film? Yes. Well, believe it or not, my second favorite film is actually a part two. So a number two, part two. Part two is a number two favorite film. A part two is a number two favorite film of mine. What film would that be? You wonder. Part two film? I know it is, man. It's Empire Strikes Back. That's the film. You clever, Lando. You clever. You know that? You know that? I didn't think for a second that it wasn't gonna be that movie, but you know what? You sure got me, man. Empire Strikes Back, cause your name Lando. That's what it's all about, man. It's not Empire Strikes Back. What the fuck? I like Star Wars. I love Star Wars, but it's not Empire Strikes Back. There's a lot of sequels out there. A plenty lot of sequels that are out there. Aliens, Star Trek 2, Terminator 2 was a good film. That's another really good film. Terminator 2, Dumb and Dumber 2, never speak of that film again. Never said that. You don't have that on me. You've got no evidence. But my favorite number two movie, which happens to be a part two, is The Dark Knight. I loved The Dark Knight. Who didn't love The Dark Knight? We'll get to that later. What did this movie have that we all liked about it? Well, it was darker and it was grittier than the last movie, Batman Begins. There was a lot more suspense. It was unpredictable. I mean, at every moment, you didn't know what was going to happen next. Everything that happened, you're just like, whoa, I didn't expect that to happen. Whoa, didn't see that happening. It was really impressive. It was really impressive like that, and I think that's what people love about films, is that if a movie can impress you, people will always remember it. As long as they're impressed by it, they'll love it. They absolutely will. I mean, it was definitely a better film than Batman Begins, and I don't care what anybody says about what they have. People can say what they want to say about Batman Begins. I heard people say, oh, that movie sucked, that movie sucked. Now, when you first watched it, you didn't really complain about it the first time you saw it, and I doubt you still complain about it to this day. It is not as good as Dark Knight, but it still held its own. It was still a very good film, which followed Bruce Wayne more so than Batman. It was definitely more of a following of seeing the billionaire turn into the Cape Crusader, and I really like that about Batman Begins, but Dark Knight took the film to a whole new level, with expectations unlike anything you could ever imagine. And the movie really made you wonder, I could be a superhero? My friends are dead? Nope. What is the premise behind The Dark Knight? Well, Batman, alongside with Lieutenant Gordon, soon to be Commissioner Gordon, and Harvey Dent, have decided that they're going to finally take down these criminals once and for all. And just when things were about to go according to plan, call on this Joker guy. Yeah, let's see what he can do. Oh my God, what have you done, guys? What have you done? What have you done? Batman was a character who learned that the criminals were simple. They were simple. All you had to do was not play to the rules that they knew how to loop with. For instance, Batman did not have a jurisdiction. The cops have jurisdiction, and the criminals know how to play with that. They mess with it. But Batman has no jurisdiction, which is why he was able to get Lau out of Hong Kong and back to Gotham. I'm good with calculations. Well, you didn't calculate the Bat coming to get you, now did you? Did you, did you? Would you, did you? You didn't bring the Batmobile over, would you, did you? Now, the interesting thing about, well, in terms of the Dark Knight trilogy, is that in the first film, yes, the criminals were simple, but in the Dark Knight, he meets the Joker, and the Joker messes with him by challenging his wit. Unlike with Dark Knight Rises, we get the character Bane. I know we're not talking about that film, but in that movie, Bane actually challenges Batman's abilities. So it was kind of nice to see different villains challenging Batman in a way that he was not accustomed to. And the Joker was really good at challenging, like I said, Batman's wit, which we'll get to in a second. So what about this Joker? This Joker was... Heath Ledger's Joker was freaking amazing. You know, no one ever thought that he would do a great job. I remember back in the past, before they even casted Heath Ledger, I had friends who were saying like, no. Jack Nicholson, that's the best Joker. That's the best Joker, hands down. No other Joker will ever be better than Jack Nicholson's Joker. And one of my friends, excuse me while you've been in the shot most of the time, haven't you, phone? Yes, I have. A person had told me that when Jack Nicholson played the Joker, it actually looked more like the Joker was playing Jack Nicholson, a very flip, vice versa turnaround to what the Joker has normally been portrayed. And it was like, yeah, Jack Nicholson not playing the Joker, but the Joker playing Jack Nicholson, that's pretty interesting. That was pretty interesting. But my friends still stuck to their word. No. Jack Nicholson's going to be the best. Always will be, always shall be. Boy, were they wrong. Maybe I was wrong too, but I'm not going to count myself in that batter. No. But am I going to say that Heath Ledger was going to be the best Joker? I didn't know if he was going to be the best Joker, but I was really, when I saw previews of who he would look like, I was like, oh, this looks like he's going to be good. And when I finally saw the movie, I'm like, oh my god, he's better than I expected. Holy shit! Joker was unpredictable. This Joker was madness. Unbelievable madness. And one thing that was so great was that he was always, if not one, he was maybe 2 or 3 steps ahead of Batman. Ahead of everyone. Just when you thought you got him, he's got you cornered. He's got you. You think you got him. You think you got him, but no. I got you, says the Joker. You think like, oh, he's going left. He's going left. He was actually going right this entire time. He was going right. All like, what? Wait, but it showed that he was going that way. Nope. He was going this way all this time. Damn, we just can't get him. Who does the things that he does? If you know, like, if Coleman Reese isn't dead in 60 minutes, I blow up a hospital? Who does that? Who blows up a hospital? I did not expect him to do the things he did. We thought that, just when we thought we understood him, he did something exactly opposite. There are some theories about who the Joker is and where he came from. There's a ton of theories behind it, and no one will ever know where the Joker came from, especially Heath Ledger's Joker. But some actually believe, and I really like this theory, is that he was once in the military. That he actually served in the military. That's why he was so good with explosives. I like that theory because when they interrogated him in the at the MCU, no, not Marvel Cinematic Universe, Major Crimes Unit. Yeah, get it right. Try to find out any records of who he was, and they found nothing. Nothing. No dental, no fingerprints, no alias, nothing. They have no idea who this guy was. So it makes me think that possibly, just maybe, the Joker once served in the military, something happened, maybe he was destroyed, or at least left for dead, or killed, or something, somewhere, and the government made him disappear. Oh, big mistake on that part, if that is what happened. I have a feeling if we go even further back, he was once in an abusive house. He lived a horrible life. Probably also was once part of a criminal lifestyle. Probably got involved with a lot of bad stuff. Then decided to go into the military and decided to make himself clean, go straight. And then a big incident occurred, and it was like, well, screw this. Doesn't matter. The Joker had plans. And those plans were no plans. It's like a style with no style. How do you work with that? And that's one of the biggest challenges that Batman had to endure and had to face against the Joker. Whew! Batman, you have a lot on your plate. Speaking of Joker doing things that were very flip-floppy, there was a theory about the 2 boats, one with the criminals and one with the civilians. And as we all know, he had a detonator on each boat, and they had 15 minutes to pull the trigger, or rather, the switch, detonate the bomb. If they didn't do it within 15 minutes, the Joker would blow them both up. Now, they say that the Joker probably didn't give the detonators to cross over, but rather gave them their own detonators, their own detonator to blow up. So if the prisoners detonated they would blow up their own boat. If the civilians did it, then they'd blow their own. And I think the reason he did that, and I'm pretty sure the reason he did that, was because he wanted to create what he's always wanted to do, was chaos. He wanted to show the world that everyone that no matter how good you are, you're still bad. You're still evil, no matter what. That was Joker's plan all along. And by doing the boats, by detonating the boats and giving them their own detonators, it would have created this huge pandemonium of chaos and debate of who ignited what did they do, who did it. And when you found out that it was their own bomb, it would create more chaos and more politics and more nonsense and more debates. And the Joker just joined the media. He would have done a really good job with that. The other thing that I liked as well in Dark Knight was Batman, Harvey Dent, and the Joker. How they handled loss and how they came to be who they are. I mean, these characters became the characters based on loss. It had to be. Bruce Wayne didn't become Batman without losing his parents. Once he lost his parents, he realized he had to be the Caped Crusader. Then you've got Harvey Dent, who lost Rachel, his girlfriend, soon to be fiance, however you wish to call it. He lost her in a fire. And how he handled that, by going completely vigilante, by going completely rogue. And we'll get to that guy in a little bit. The Joker, we don't know how exactly what he lost, but we can know that it probably was really severe, that it made him the person who he is. Two-Face, or Harvey Dent, soon to become Two-Face. He was an interesting villain, and I liked, well, he wasn't really a villain, that's the thing. And I liked that about him. He wasn't a villain. He was more chaotic neutral. He wasn't really a bad guy. He was more of a vigilante or a rogue, for that matter. He just decided, like, screw it. I'm done playing with the rules. I'm done playing by the book. It's flawed. And like a dictator, he decided to take the law into his own hands. And I like that about him, because as I've seen, when I've seen Two-Face in movies and shows, they always made him a bad guy. They always made him a villain. And I thought, why are you making him a villain? He's not really a villain, but he's not a good guy either. I think they gave Two-Face just enough to show that this is still Two-Face. Gave him enough time to not make him into a villain. And giving him the time that they gave him was perfect. At least that's how I see it. But of course, like I said, I loved this film. I absolutely loved it. It was great. It was awesome. But there's always somebody who doesn't like this film. I'll never forget the first time I actually encountered people that didn't like the film. They absolutely hated it. I was at a convention called Capricorn back in 2009. They were playing The Dark Knight in one of the rooms in the lobby level. And they're playing it, they're showing it. There were a couple people who apparently were watching it. Now I just looked through and saw that they were playing it, but I moved on my way because it was like during the middle of the film. But I just kept going. All of a sudden, two people stormed out of the room. They stormed out of that place. They're like, I'm done. And they were saying, Dark Knight sucked. It sucked. It's stupid. It sucked. What'd you say about my film? So I decided to approach those sons of guns. I decided to approach them. That was a mistake. Now, I know people aren't going to like every movie out there. I know that. I'm aware. People aren't going to like every movie that's out there. And you don't have to agree to like in The Dark Knight, but jeez. They were like me loving this film, they were like hell-bent hating this film. And I said, why didn't you like this film? It's stupid. It sucks, they said. It's stupid. They had some good reasons. When Harvey Dent was being escorted by the SWAT, they were driving down and they saw a burnt fire truck. Now, they could have gone around, if you look at the film, they could have gone around, but they decided to go down lower 5th. Why didn't they just go around? Yeah, that's a good point. Also, how about the other part where the Joker tells Batman where Rachel Dawes and Harvey Dent are? Batman and Commissioner Gordon decide to go on their own to go rescue them. Why didn't they call for backup? Why didn't they do that? Oh God, why didn't they do that? Oh, I shouldn't have come up to these people. Well, excuse me. experts. I'm sorry that this film isn't the most perfect film that ever walked the planet. You know what? Not every film is freaking logical. I mean, Citizen Kane has its flaws. I mean, every film's gonna have its flaw. Who do you think you are? How dare you talk about this film? How dare you? Sorry, got a little carried away. I just really like this film. If you don't like the film, that's okay. No one ever said that this was gonna be the masterpiece. If you don't like it, you don't like it, and that's cool. Just don't be such a jerk about it. Good God. I mean, everyone's gonna say, okay, I didn't like this film, I didn't like it, it wasn't my cup of tea. That's cool, but when you absolutely go, no, this movie sucked, it sucked. Come on, who's to say that your movie's any better? The Dark Knight, man, turn off that illogical pile of filth. I'm not watching that. Okay, fine. What film did you have in mind? How about a classic? Back to the Future. A logical film that can't seem to comprehend the concept of time travel. That's different? Who's by the door? It appears to be a double standard, and he's got a reality check for you. Me? I'd answer it if I were you. Despite what anybody says, that's my favorite film. My second favorite film. Oh, you thought I was gonna go to my first favorite film, huh? You thought that was my all-time favorite? No, not until the next one, not until the next segment. So what is my all-time favorite film? Well, I guess you'll just have to stay tuned. And please, check out the third favorite film if you guys, hopefully you guys will like that one. I sincerely hope so. And in the meantime, I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you do. If you did, press the like button, comment, subscribe to my channel. Check me out next time. I hope to see you guys soon. You guys take care. Rock on.